made me sad, not gonna lie. It is, well, it's sad. I feel sorry for Ibuki. Because if she died the way I think Pebbles, where somebody told her to do it, that's gonna be really sad.
A body has been discovered.
Wait, wouldn't it be bodies? Unless Ibuki's not dead.
Well then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Two dead. A body, so one of the two are, I feel like one of the two are dead, unless he just doesn't plural it. Unless he's gonna do 2 announcements. Puts out the text up. No, Durgan, it's a recorded message. Oh. Durgan's trying to be Sherlock Holmes. It's playing twice.
A body has been discovered.
So it is pre-recorded, but he played it twice. So there is 2 bodies. There are 2 people dead.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
That's interesting. So that shows it is recorded. So he's not saying it live. It's recorded. No, my little sister. You liked Yoko. Or you liked Ibuki. Not really sure which one. 2 bodies discovery announced in a row. That means... Did the same person do both of them, though? Or are we... Could we have 2 executions? Or 1 big execution with 2... There's so many possibilities. He doesn't have bodies have been discovered. Wait, Dragon. He only recorded body. A body. Oh, I was so lost. Oh. I hanged with a hemp bag on his head. Yoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. But Yoko's body wasn't there when we originally came to the building, which means she was killed during the time when I went to go get Chia and Boss Baby and stuff like that. I mean, he could just like his routine and not want to switch it. That's true. I mean, it's perfect. It was perfect already. Why mess with it? Oh, and I didn't know we were playing. God damn it, Cloud. What is this? Yoko, and who the hell is that other one hanging, wearing the hemp bag? Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Yoko's body. I only saw the hang body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? This trial's pretty good and quite I'm really curious, because technically there could be 2 murderers, or there's 1 murderer, or it could be like the Celeste case where, like, Yoko killed Ibuki and then somebody killed Yoko. What is this? Impossible, impossible, impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island. Well, have you not been here the last couple weeks? Sailor Moon, I think killings are possible. Shut up, idiot. For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp back to the ground. I mean, it's the most respectful thing to do. Leaving it like that is just too sad. Yes. Oh, but what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who the fuck cares about that? There's a control panel on the baton light on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one? Boss Baby ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. This one is one of my favorite trials. Oh, you like this one, Double? That's what Goats would say too. He really liked this one. With a motorized sound that like a growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? It's Ibuki. I figured. I saw the hair. I didn't even need to be clarified. Plus, I was trying to think it's one of the 3 people who were sick. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Damn it! Oh, it's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. I mean, you can't blame yourself, Miko. You gotta rest at some point. One thing I'm curious about, rules say when 3 or more people discover a body for the first time, not students specifically, does Sailor Moon count as a person under the rules? That's true. That's true. Does she count? I don't think she does. I think it's only students, but I'm curious if she does count. She sang her last song. Oh, Dirk, my heart. My favorite trials in this game are first. You don't like the 3rd trial, Pebbles? So you like the trial that's coming up. Damn, Dirk, you made me more depressing. I know, right? And only watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mika. No matter how you feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. Like, it stinks in here. It smells like death. So you finally shut up, the root of all evil. How dare you call your big road of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bring everyone. Oh, he got all the other students. I like it, but others are cool. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's understandable. It's the Mononuma file. I like how he was saying he's like the Mononuma file. I'm again. Especially 5th. Ooh, I'm curious.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki, Yoko.
What?
So 2 people?
Like, oh my god.
So 2 people have been killed? Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. I think the people who are sick should stay in bed. The others?
This is trouble.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware. Oh, he's better? Wait, how is he better all of a sudden?
Damn it!
I can't believe it. They did such a horrible thing. Nacho, Wannabe Hina, are you okay?
Huh?
Why are they cured all of a sudden? I feel like Monokuma gave them the cure now that bodies have been found. Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No
Are you
way!
talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. Death is boring. For that silly reason? And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep the motive around anymore. So he did cure them. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What did you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
Monokuma file!
Wait, do we get 2? Because technically 2 body. Wow, Monokuma just turn off the disease. If only. I'm gonna just go turn off cancer. You imagine if it was that easy, just flick a switch and just obliterated itself.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Again? We have to do this again? We have no choice. The last time, last time, if this means one of us killed these 2, then we cannot let this be. Well, why do we have to do this? Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do. Somebody broke the camera too. The camera that they were using to relay information. I was trying to figure out what was on the ground, but that's the camera. I have a big brain theory. Today I'm gonna turn off all this. I wish we had that power. I would do that in a heartbeat. I would give up like everything I have to turn off all diseases. Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll be all be executed. Mika, and your over dependence and complaints this instance, those have no place in this world. But what about Nico? What's going to happen to him? Is he gonna be? Is he not going to participate in this this time? Is that even allowed? Nico! Oh, now she's going back to being. Huh? That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe.
To me.
Please leave Nico to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nico and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nico to Sailor Moon. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? Damn it. I'll say I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy. I was gonna say you do the autopsy, big brain time.
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. And I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two sakes, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. I'm trying to think who would have done this. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. I mean, you're maybe a 7 out of 10, Soda. It's because your clothes are so smothery. Oh, I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Soda left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But is it real? It really is hot. I mean, there's literally tiki torches coming out from the walls. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? Oh, it could ruin the crime scene. Heat can ruin the crime scene. No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki and Yoko. Ibuki's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There's no other external injuries. Yoko's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. Wasn't she locked in her room too? What the? Is this it? Why do I feel like Yoko might have seen Ibuki and said, wow, you're so stupid, you should go kill yourself. And then Ibuki was like, okay, because remember she was under that disease and had killed herself. And then Yoko freaked out and somebody saw what Yoko did and as revenge killed Yoko. It might be like a double murder with a double, also with two murders with two murderers. I already knew the case cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't gonna be a useful clue. I mean, everything is useful. Clue has been added. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I still think Yoko killed Ibuki and then somebody else killed Yoko. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? Unless they told, I could see. Maybe somebody told, because again, Ibuki was under kind of like brainwashing, where like anybody could tell her anything and she would do it. They told Ibuki to kill Yoko, and then they told Ibuki to kill herself. And then the person locked the door and strapped, Yoko to the pillar and then left. So there's a good chance that like the same person told Ibuki to kill Yoko and then kill herself. Was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? Reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Yeah, just a wee bit. Alright, let's talk to the peeps first. See what Princess Nevermind says. It has happened once again? 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is a place where Ibuki sang for Boss Baby. Yoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here? Ah, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Well, I don't know if she's in the autopsy yet. Ooh, if only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nacho's room. I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me that I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. Heck, and so I went to the patient's room and noticed that Ibuki was gone, so I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Boss Baby in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh, that reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. What? I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? So, because we were both together. So that means it'd be hard. Well, no, because Mika left the hospital. So technically Mika could have done it? Maybe, but I don't think so yet. What about Boss Baby? I don't think Boss Baby would do it either. Hey, Jimmy, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. That's a drumstick. Well, it'd be Ibuki, though. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it? If something like that is in front of the door.
Like, oh my god.
You think it might be a really big clue. Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force it away. So somebody jammed the door. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know. It doesn't matter if, again, I don't know why she said that mattered. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go. Here we go. At Boss Baby's signal, we charged into the door at full force. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh. The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? There's another exit. That or the killer kind of rejoined the group. Like Sailor Moon was like, hey, I brought everybody else, and then they just snuck in with the group to act like they just got there. Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and then they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but
Listen to the whole
I
story.
heard what you two were discussing. Chia, that was a kind of a cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob here where the right and left door touch. See? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that Chia bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Should they found it? Oh my god. She's eating it? Why are you putting it in your mouth? Choo-choo. Oh, it smells like workshop chemicals. Wait, soda? No. That sounds like soda. Workshop. And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, it was originally a liquid that hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Don't eat weird glob shit that's on the ground. Chia, don't put exactly, don't put random, that's like #1 rule. Don't put like, that's like not, it's against the 5-second rule even. Chia spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider that this is some kind of clue, right? Oh my god. I can't believe she did that. Let me try I want to be Hina. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nico, it's like my knees start shaking. Well, you should. It was kind of your fault. I hate to say it. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nico's not here. Nico will definitely come back. You're right. About Gundam. Even I'm horrified of my power of the Eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this? You stupid fool, I cannot believe you haven't noticed the apparent thing. Pitiful humans, they refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. Lift my head up, does he mean that there's something up there? They see nothing! It's a ceiling! The most beautiful ceiling. Jimmy, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? I guess.
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind the incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
Unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Get out of here. So there's actually not much for me to look at in here. Cause I guess I can't look at Yoko's body because that's for what do you call it? For Mika to observe, to do the autopsy. So the remains of the machine are spread all over. That's the other thing about this game too. Is like in the first game you actually had to look at the bodies, where in this game you have Mika do it.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. So to put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of the camera, and that's why the killer destroyed it. Well, yeah, since Mika's, I mean, that's true. But I'm just saying, I'm like, it's interesting so you don't have to take the time to do it. Then what was that thing I saw? Was it pre-recorded? It could have been pre-recorded, right? What about the stage? Yeah, it looks like a normal stage, right? Oh, I can look at the body. Now I can look at the body. Well, let's look at the rope first. Is there... It's the rope that was tied to the baton lights on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. Oh, yeah, that's not rocket science. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music video has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there, which means was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from here? And plus they would have to know how to tie that knot. That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mika, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well...
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki's died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Again, rope. We get it, Nacho. Just seeing if there's anything. What is it? Oh, this is the bag from the movie theater. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Sailor Moon decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. We're not going to say anything more about it. Just that's it. Why is there a Uno candle? Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this? On Ibuki's feet. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the shoes of the soles of her feet are dirty. Somebody told her to kill Yoko first and then hang herself, because why would there be blood on her shoes if that wasn't the case? It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be an external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else. There's one thing that messes with me. If Ibuki wanted to commit suicide, why put the bag on her head? That's why I said I think because again she had that despair disease. I think somebody told her to kill herself, and they told her to put a bag on her head so nobody would be able to tell it was her.
Damn.
So I still think I'm going with that theory so far, and I still think she killed Yoko first and then hung herself. Hey Jimmy, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah. At first I didn't know what it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Yoko was tied up. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, the estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Oh yeah, it was before the morning announcement. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Yoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Yeah, no duh. What is the... Let me check the rest of the stage first. Candle. A sweet smell of lavender. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been from the candle. The candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. That's true. Why did they use a candle? Unless they were trying to hide themselves somewhere. Oh my god, there's a lot of... Hi, Chia. Let me do this ladder first. See, there's blood on the ladder, which again makes me think that she killed Yoko. The stepladder is tripped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki uses in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's a blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries if that's the case. Then it must be Yoko's blood. That's the only thing I could think of. A blood stain that probably belongs to Yoko is on the left side of the stepladder. Does that mean... Stepladder has been added to the... Stepladder has been added. Okay, let me check the curtain. I wonder if it's gonna take me backstage. Candle just adds ambience. Oh, I have to get the mood for murder. I have to get in the mood. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Like, oh my god!
Somebody's having way too much fun with that command. It's not really a full, like, curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of it. So somebody changed out the curtain?
Like, oh my god!
Gotta have the right atmosphere for a murder scene. I mean, you know, I gotta get in the mood for it. Gotta put on the right tunes, the right lighting. Well, at least she didn't try to item in their body, but I know that's true. Like, it tastes like an A positive blood type. See, the black of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. Oh my goodness gracious. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring the curtain from the supermarket. So if they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Unless blood got on the other curtain from when Ibuki killed Yoko. Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. I'm curious about the curtain though. Why would you need the curtain? That's the only thing I'm curious about. Like that hasn't been explained to me yet. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting of the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Speaking of the lighting, the video in the music video I saw had a dim candlelight ambiance to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was being used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that it would have inconvenienced them? Unless they were hiding. Maybe they were hiding on the light. I see you noticed too, Fiend. Notice, huh? Notice. So you didn't notice, are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed the apparent item? Look at...
Like, oh my god.
Look at the baton lighting. Oh, there's a cloth up there. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time
I
and...
can see it!
There's no need.
By 4 dark devas of
wait, is he gonna say
destruction.
he's gonna send his hammies to go get it? Jumpy, now is the time for you to take flight. They don't fly, they're not flying squirrels. Watch it, like he flings his hamster to the air and it just goes... Oh my goodness. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark divas of destruction. Diva hype. I loved it in the hammies. A hamster launched itself from the Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. That's amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 dark divas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary fraud. So what's with the paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells inscribed on it. It appears it's nothing useful. I'm trying to think paper-wise. Unless it's sandpaper. Sandpaper would make sense for also soda. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Scrap of thick paper. It looks like sandpaper. That's why I said maybe soda. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. All right, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit? Now that I think, why is it so damn hot? I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool off things off a little.
Shade.
Yoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's trapped against a pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Yoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Somebody doesn't know how to tie the kimono, which would make me, no offense, but I would think it's a guy. Because most guys I don't think would know how to tie a kimono, which makes me, I'm still kind of leaning towards soda. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Yoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Yoko's body here. And if that's the case, Yoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Yoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? That's true, that's very fast. I literally had like 10 minutes. Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hey, Jimmy, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
No, I don't wish to be in your way at all. But there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from the inside. Wait, bulging from inside I don't feel comfortable checking her kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Yoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. It's still disrespectful. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Hey, wannabe Hina. Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Yoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Yoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, wannabe Hina. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Wannabe Hina reached inside through the duct tape and binding Yoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach it with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo.
There's a key? There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is that a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this must be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh? If her key was so deep inside her kimono, it's be hard to remove. I've seen multiple people pause at that line thinking Yoko was about to be Chihiro'd. Oh, yeah, just a little bit. Some of the lines I have to like reread because I'm like, wait. Then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence. Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we notice it easier, which means we can conclude this is something Yoko had with her all along. Motel room key has been added.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Yoko's body, right, Jimmy? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
The way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Yoko's neck, don't you think? That it does look like that. Hide the wound on her neck. I don't know. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compressor, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two bodies floating in a sea of blood, that's enough to make anybody faint. Yeah, so it makes sense. They probably taped her throat after they killed her, so there wouldn't be blood everywhere. So what do you got to say, Chia? Nothing? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chia was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there?
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Unforgiving. Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See, take a close look at the floor.
See?
That's blood? Dry blood, right? If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge of something there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
Still.
Rather, what is strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it.
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? That's true, because all the blood from the neck would have just been... I think the only thing left is the storage room, right? Staff only. I don't think the doors that says staff only looks like it's a straight storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. I don't think there'd be anything in here though, I'm thinking. Oh, the stickers. Oh, it's part of this fabric. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Was this the curtain originally and then they traded it out? So what can I look at in here? Well, the mirror's not gonna help me. I'll just look at it real quick. You can see your whole body is in this huge full like mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror that big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Easy. I gotta check out my guitars. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there's also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to this case. So the stickers have been scattered, so somebody messed with the stickers. There's a lot of stickers with their venues logos placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. I feel like it feels somewhat depressing. Huh, compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? What, did they use the stickers to wipe it up? Imagine if Jimmy was like, well, it says staff only, gotta respect the, imagine, gotta respect the sign. Well, there's been times like that though, where like Makoto will be like, well, we gotta respect Monokuma. And not just like respect him, but like he doesn't want to do things because out of respect. And I was like, this is not the time. There's a murder. We must solve it. You gotta get past moral things at some point. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for staging decorations. This is like black paper that's folded on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There's also a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. This edge of the wallpaper. It looks like a little torn, but what does this mean? It was a thing hanging on the lights. That's what it means. We got to say, Nacho. Nacho, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, a duct tape binding Yoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be one on the killer side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. Which I get, but it's also still obnoxious, Nacho. Doesn't help when we're trying to solve a murder and you're over here like, but in the name of hope.
What?
That's the main reason why. This case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain though. What is this guy saying? As usually he's not making any sense. By the way, Jimmy, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. If you don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm not doing this because I believe it's for everyone. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'm gladly become the enemy and I won't even mind dying. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nacho walked out of sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie? Because of the bag! The bag, Jimmy! I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I should go back to the music venue. It's like, Jimmy, really? I think that's it, right? Unless I could talk to, Mika. Alright, with this, we might be close to finishing investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mika. I need to make sure I got those autopsy results from her. I thought she said come back later. Is she done already? I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious what happened. How about it, Mika? Have you found out anything? Have you found out anything by now? No, to tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat, is that possible? Yeah, that's, I swore somebody did that. That's like I said earlier. Somebody did that to mess with the crime scene. If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Yoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Jimmy? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killing. Oh, so they're like a copycat. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. What movie? What movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is a reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? I'm guessing that it's the movie that Monokuma showed at the theater. I'm guessing they're talking about that movie.
This too must
It's
be
certainly,
the
because
will
they're not
of
saying it in the
Kalsari.
title of the movie, they're just saying that movie. Certainly conceivable. If the killer wishes to complete the imitation, Hold on a second. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm really cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a max of 2 people. Oh, he's finally putting the regulation in. You mean you've added another rule?
Yeah.
So he finally brought the rule up. Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyways, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. Muffin Man should have killed everyone then, exactly, because the rule wasn't in effect by then. He could have poisoned everybody with his food. Like, everybody would have trusted him, and then he would have poisoned everybody, and then he would have gotten away. That's true, Pebbles. He should have. I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Huh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Yoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
We can only choose one based on a majority vote. The other person could certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. So what happens if that's the case? What about a case where there's 3 incidences instead of 2, or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say it applies to this case too. Oh, so she caught him. She caught him in, so she kind of made him give up that there's only 1 killer. So she was trying to make all these hypotheses and ifs, thens, and stuff, and she caught him in that there's only 1 killer. She set him up.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't like this.
All right, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at a given time. So she made him confess. Wow, that's good job. Chio. So proud of you. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Like the whole Pecco and Boss Baby thing. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Get out of here, Monokuma. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. And that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the invitation is, of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. The new rule was added. That the killer could only kill 2 people at a time. I see. Nacho mentioned something about that. And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. Obviously the movie theater. Oh my god. It's like, god damn it. Nacho, I see you haven't seen it still. It's not too late, I think. No, just... Of course Monokuma wants me to watch his little Netflix video. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going. The other places I want to, there are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go, Chia? Probably the hospital for, well, that's of course because Ibuki was there. Like, oh my god. It's obviously the movie theater. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
Right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Yoko's death, I should try going to the motel. So I have 3 locations I gotta get. We wasted $1.7 million. Exactly. I want my money back. Here, take your damn sticker. There's always a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Oh my god, everybody just left. Like the whole theater's just gone.